What I am gonna show you now is a group of clips that I put together with Mr. Sterling training. Always it's interesting to see the athletes training because they are most of the time in a relaxed situation. There is not the tension or the pressure of the competition, so we can see aspects of the mechanics that later under pressure probably will be aggravated. And also we can see aspects of what they choose to train, and in this particular case, since he is training without the t-shirt, we can see his body composition and the structure of some aspects of the body. The first that I want to show you here is the situation of the lower back. We are going to see later when he's playing that there is a big lordosis of the lower back while running. We can see that it's not just a dynamic situation related to soccer. It seems to be more an anatomical issue right now. You can see the depression of the lower back, and many times it's true that athletes that are very strong and with big muscularity in the upper back and the hip area, the glutes mainly, can show or can might seem to show a curvature that in reality is not the spine itself but just the muscular development. But in his case, you will see in several videos that it's most probably a situation that is going on at the anatomical level, and this correlates well with the succession of issues that he manifested over the years in the lower back. So we can see when he's doing push-ups that there is an excessive curvature of the lower back. Look at this point in the extension, the curvature gets exacerbated. This is for two reasons. One, mechanically this is an incorrect movement. The position of the body should be different, but also there is a severe lordosis that is manifested here. We can see from this angle also the curvature of the back very clearly, and when we do an analysis of movements that he performed in a standing position, like this exercise, we also can observe how the curvature is maintained. You can see at this level the position of the lower back, and from this angle still more you can see the depression of the lower back in the lower back area, and this correlates with possibilities of sciatica problems, spasm in the lower back, and when we think about running that we are going to analyze next, the curvature gets exacerbated and maybe compressive forces applied to the root of the nerve. So here we have running in the treadmill. Treadmill is always tricky because you have to follow the machine, but however you will see now how this apply later to the field. So you can see here the extension of the leg before landing. There is tension all around the leg. The landing happens with the heel, which creates forces, stopping forces, and those stopping forces exacerbates the curvature at the moment of the impact. He already has the curvature in the lower back, and by the time that he impacts the ground, the curvature gets still more exacerbated, creating compressive forces. In the air, you can see also the body is very well upright, which is correct, and a huge curvature in the lower back. At this point, tension is happening in the muscles, and as I said, compressive forces as well. Big contact in front of the center of gravity. The center of gravity projection is going to be around here, and this is the distance between the impact and the projection of the center of gravity, and we can estimate the compressive and stopping force that is applied. He's a heavy athlete and also a fast athlete. Faster and heavier, more impact that he's going to produce. Same with the other leg, and you can see the curvature of the back in every step is always the same. Very good marker. The distance, curvature exacerbated, and there are some aspects of the mechanics that we are going to analyze later, but you can see that the distance between the heel and the glute is far away, which talk about some mechanical issues here. The knee is very low, in a point where the knee should be more or less in this area. We will see that later in another video. Same happened with the other leg. Big contact in front of the center of gravity.